What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. As you can see, Q stayed a little longer after me yesterday and got all this duct ran together. I just got to finish touching up some things by running a thermostat wire, doing the drain line, wiring up the air handler.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna go ahead. We'll run this wire. This ain't gonna be no thing. It's all easy. I could tie it together, but since everything's open, I can easily access it. Plenty to get us in there. Left some slack up in the ceiling, that way if you want to pull it out, once you get the, you know what I'm saying. So now we just got to go ahead and wire up the thermostat, the float switch, and run the drain line. Then we'll be done here. I'll bring this in, I'll strap this with some little clamps, and it'll look real pretty. Boom. I got both of where the set screws, the locking screws are vertical, so you can access both of them. Yay! All right, now that we got the thermostat wires into the cabinet, there's a terminal block at the top that we're going to take all the terminations directly to. Sometimes I like to pigtail them outside of the cabinet, but for this job, I'm going to go ahead and put them directly in the terminal block. And then what we're going to do is we're going to install this float switch by Asurity. It is a Diversitech brand. Shout out to Diversitech. What's really nice and unique about this one, it has like a resettable switch in here. Super simple, see-through, and they visually can see that there is water inside of the float and just reset it, so it's that easy. But what I'm gonna end up doing with the wires themselves is take them inside of the evaporator cabinet and just route them up and bring them up through one of these portions, one of these access points to the top of the electrical compartment. So that's basically all we have left, and then just to finish the drain line. And then when the water pushes it up, that's pretty nice. Lighter brown is for the thermostat, so we're gonna have our G. This is the only difference between outside and in here. Then the rest of the wires, we're just gonna match color for color. R is red, C will be blue, because that's what we used outside. G is green for the fan for the air handler. W1 will be the white, which is gonna be our defrost and our electric heat, right? For the condenser and in here. And then the reversing valve and Y will be wired just between thermostat wires. I'm telling you guys, if you're not using these Knipex strippers, do yourself a favor. If you're gonna buy one multi-purpose tool to throw in the tool bag, get these forged wire strippers. They change it. I mean, they're literally the best. Speaking about what is literally the best, Camel City Mill work socks, baby. Y'all already know I've been preaching Camel City for quite some time now, and you won't be disappointed with the quality of their socks. People take their socks for granted, man. Trust me when I say it's a very important, vital part of your work day, right? You're wearing your work boots. You know, generally you want to have a nice pair of work boots, but don't skimp out on your socks, bro. That's where Camel City Mill comes into play. They got that Dan Marino Ironside wool, reinforced toes and heels that'll stand up to a 14-hour workday. Pro tip, I've worn these socks back to back some days. It is what it is, man. They're that damn good and durable. One thing I will say is follow the washing, yeah, that's right, washing instructions where they say cold and then hand dry or tumble dry. Click the link down below, use code Krauss, save some money. Trust me, your feet will thank you. Now let's get on with this video. So again, this is our stat, so reversing valve. I'm not using black or brown, but we are using the rest. So we'll just tie these back. All right, y'all, that's going to conclude this job over here in Hudson, Florida, okay? Air handler is completed. The air handler is done, as well as the condenser. The only thing left to do is just strap up the ductwork realistically and change a breaker. Outside of that, this job is complete. About a 3-day job, realistically, billable hours. We were here for probably 14 hours, maybe 12. So like a day and a half's worth of actual billable hours with drive time and stuff like that. So now it's just up to the other contractors to complete the job, but our portion here is done, minus the other little bit of stuff. But with that being said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this little series. If you could smash the like button, comment down below. If you're new here, consider subscribing. All my subscribers, y'all already know, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Later.